Alright, we're going to do a quick video on the differential on my Honda 350 Rancher. That's the fill plug. That is the indicator plug. Basically, if the differential fluid is filled up to the point where when that bolt is out, it drips out, your differential is full. And there's a drain plate underneath the skid plate here, and we're going to remove the skid plate. Now, one bolt's already been removed from the skid plate. That was a 12mm, and there's two remaining ones that we need to take out from underneath. One of the guys on the Honda forum noticed I got this orange gunk on here. Really, that O-ring is all it's supposed to be there. I'm going to have to pull the O-ring out, clean that up quite considerably, and then grease it up and put the axle cover back on. Anyway, that should be a bit of a chore in this cold weather, and I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I've got the propane heater going, but hot air rises and I'm not very high. There's the skid plate. If anybody doesn't believe I live on Prince Edward Island, a good portion of the island seems to be in the skid plate. Nasty. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's cold. That is the rear diff drain plug. I'm going to just break the seal if I can. There it goes. Alright. Oh, the corrosion and the dirt and the muck. Anyway. That is the drain plug. And just to recap, that's the fill plug, and then around the other side is the level plug. The process is straightforward. Remove the drain plug, drain out the differential, open up the plug, start filling it until it starts overflowing. This plug right here. I'm not going to crawl into the ATV so you can get a better angle of me draining the diff. Anyway, there's the diff oil. Got the lid open here. Oh, I still got to pull the check bolt here. Alright, well, the lighting really sucks, but there's an O-ring on here that's got to be cleaned out and replaced. And if it's not replaced, at least it had best be in really good shape. Well, I'm not going to film me actually pouring the oil in because some things are hard to do one-handed, and this is one of them. Anyway, it's ADW90, so yay! And that is considerably cleaner than what it was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that sit, and I'm going to let that drain a bit. And while I'm doing that, I don't know if you've noticed, but there happens to be an axle back on the ATV. So I finally got the brakes put back on, the drums put back on, the cover, etc., the hub, everything. That needs to be torqued down, and a cotter pin needs to be put in it, but that will come later this evening. Right now I am changing out the diff oil. I figure it's open, why not? Let's get that done. Then I can get the skid plate back on it, and everything's neat and tidy and done all at once. Alright, so I'm just torquing up the filler. I need 9 foot-pounds, so that should be pretty straightforward. We need to be using this. And there's 8.